Hey all, welcome to Really Little Britain. Folks, tonight I got another beer for you. And this one comes from Siren, and it's their barrel aged Undercurrent. Now, I like Undercurrent as a beer. It's their oatmeal pale ale. Very, very good. On cask, it is absolutely stunning, especially if you can get it as fresh as possible. Um, but I'm a big fan of barrel aged beers. Now, I think this one has been aged in white wine barrels, oak barrels. White wine. I'm guessing it's oak barrels. So really looking forward to trying this and seeing exactly what it's like. Now, I've just reviewed a beer called All Brits Are Off, and it had using the Brit style of yeast, so giving it them wild flavours. There is Brit style yeast in was put into the barrels, I think. So really looking forward to trying it. I thought possibly that was a Crookstave brewery thing, but Siren have used it in this beer, so it might be that actually it's something they do as well. So let's see exactly what this beer is like. So this beer was purchased from the Grumpy Goat in Reading. That opened with a lovely hiss, by the way, and straight into the Siren Craft glass. So the beer is pouring a wonderful, deep orange colour. We're going to get it all in there, folks. Now, one thing I'm going to turn around and say is this wasn't the colour of this beer on cask. So I reckon it has picked up a bit of colouring from the actual white wine oak barrels. I'm guessing it's oak. But the beer had poured with very, very good carbonation, and the head has completely disappeared. It's a burnt orange colour with a tint of lemon to it, and the carbonation is just fizzing, fizzing, fizzing. So let's go straight in with the nose. Wow, wow. Forget this beer being Undercurrent. What you're getting is big, deep, woody oat notes. Oh my god, my mouth is drooling. You're picking up lemon notes as well. You're picking up the dryness of very much like Pinot Grigio white wine. You're also getting that wild funkiness you get with Brett yeast. There's like citrus fruits, but there's berries popping through. Oh, I need to go straight in. Cheers. Oh, oh my god. Whoa. The first thing you get, folks, is you do get that malt sitting in the background, but that is encased with oak, 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 oak. There's big notes of lemon. It's like lemon juice. It's lemon peel. There's lime, zest. There is that deep, earthy, oaky, fresh wood. There is a little tint of golden syrup. There's some apples present. The beer has that lovely, lovely light sour note you get from that wild Brett yeast. What a stunning beer. It's absolutely amazing how a beer changes when you add wild yeast to it and you barrel age it. Undercurrent as a pale ale, an oat pale ale, is absolutely stunning on cask. You wouldn't even think this was the same beer. The only criticism I would give is anytime I've had this Brett yeast, the head formation on the beer completely disappears and it changes the body. It makes the body more light. It's like the beer is then injected with a lot of brewing sugar or extra yeast in the bottle to give it, or to force carbonate it, but still to keep it bottle conditioned. Um, and that's the only thing that disappoints me, because I think the beer would be much more smoother if you had quite a substantial head on it. and a head which stayed there. That's my only criticism. Maybe it's because actually using this Brett yeast, you don't get that. I don't know. Maybe I need to do more research into it. But this is an absolutely stunning beer. What's the finish like? I don't want it to finish. The beer is lovely light malts which are rolled in oak chips, which lead to this wonderful deep but earthy citrus notes, which again are cased with that oak barrel note, which leads to a wonderful light but dry bitter finish. Folks, what do I give Siren Craft, my local brewery in Finch Hampstead, just outside of Reading, for their barrel aged undercurrent in white wine barrels, folks? This to me, without a doubt, is a special beer. This needs to be eaten with the biggest chunk of mature cheddar, folks. This is a 10 out of 10 beer, 10 out of 10. That's really Little Britain doing a review on Siren Craft's barrel aged undercurrent, coming in at 5.1% ABV. Cheers and slam a cara.